Old Glory, the Stars and Stripes, the red, white, and blue, the American flag. It's had a lot of nicknames, but when you see it, you know exactly what it represents: democracy, freedom, and the dream to create your own destiny. Well, now the New York Times is offering a different take on the American flag. Asked artists and graphic designers to redo the flag if it were designed today. And the new designs focus on a range of identities, from unity, our future, untapped potential, saving our planet, to a shared acknowledgement of our country's past, repairing systemic racism, Black Lives Matter, and more. For his take on redesigning the American flag, we welcome in Army veteran and patriot in more ways than one, Jake Bequette. Jake also, we mentioned more than ways than one, he was a member of the New England Patriots and running for a Senate seat in Arkansas as a Republican. So, Jake, it's good to have you. First of all, tell us what the Stars and Stripes mean to you, and do you think America would embrace a change to the flag?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on. And, the American flag is very special to me because I wore that flag on my shoulder when I deployed to Iraq, the 101st Airborne Division, when I served in the U.S. Army. And I think it's ridiculous to even consider changing it. But the Democrats, radical elements in the Democrat Party, have been pushing for fundamental transformation of this country for many years. And we're seeing evidence of that in attempts to change our flag. We're seeing evidence of that in trying to create a new national anthem they're playing before certain sporting events. Look, if Democrats are telling us they want to fundamentally change the U.S. of A., we should believe them and we should fight back against it. Look, I put everything on the line for that flag, and it should stay exactly the way it is.
Yeah, so I'm not saying it's going to be changed or that anyone wants it to. I think it appeared to be more of an exercise in creativity. But we have so much we want to talk to you about, Jake. Let's move on to a real serious issue here, and that's active duty deaths from suicides. They've increased over the last 5 years. I saw where there have been 30,000 current and veteran service members who've died and taken their lives since 2001. What can we do more about this?
Well, you're exactly right. It's a serious crisis in this country. As many as 22 veterans per day are taking their own life. And it's something that's very close to my heart. Some good friends of mine here in Central Arkansas have started a veteran support charity to help support down and out veterans. And to me, running for U.S. Senate, this is a marquee issue because, look, as some elements in the Democrat Party want to have no borders, totally open immigration, they want to bring in unvetted migrants from overseas. We can't even take care of our own military veterans. Right. So I think the resources of this country should be directed towards supporting those like our veterans, tens of thousands of those who are homeless, who are destitute, who are out of work, suffering from mental health issues. We should be helping those folks before people who are not American citizens.
Jake, we're up against the clock, 30 seconds, and I hate to leave you with just that, but were you surprised to hear how much Bill Belichick and Tom Brady's relationship had deteriorated in this new book?
Well, I haven't read the book, but I can say I was very blessed to be a very small part of that franchise. Look, Coach Belichick is the greatest coach of all time. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm not sure what differences they had, but I'm looking forward to a great game on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Hey, Jake Bequette, it's good to have you. Thank you very much. Next time we'll have you on and talk more about your run for the Senate. Take care.
Take care.